This club is dead. I said, and I'll keep saying it, I said that top four was gone. I said it last year. Last year, and they told me I was being negative. All those runs were not for nothing. Because I could see that it was all going to come to this again. It was always going to come back to this again. All those cracks, everything, all the bad things that were leading up to this day finally cracked tonight. Players didn't even they didn't even give a damn. They didn't even give a damn towards the end of the game. And I knew that this was coming. I knew it was always gonna come. I knew even during the first half of the season it was gonna happen. You can't play badly, guys, or show up when you want to show up and expect to not be humble. We said it. If you're gonna play one half against better teams, you're gonna get pummeled. We're done. This football club is absolutely done. We are done out here. Man City 4, Manchester United 1. Yeah, surprise. It's not really a surprise, is it? It's the same thing over and over again. And this is why I don't even fucking watch this club anymore. I'm sorry to cuss, but that's why I don't watch this club anymore. Because what I saw right there, is this bunch of entitled players, who couldn't give an ass to even put up even at least 70% of their efforts. Clearly, as a football club, there's no direction. There's no nothing. And yeah, Ronaldo's the problem, eh? Those people who are saying Ronaldo's the problem. Ronaldo's not here. So who are we going to blame now? Maguire's there. If Maguire's not there and we're still being punched the way we punched, what is the problem? Fred is the problem. McTominay is the problem. You guys are mad. You see what is insanity is repeating, doing something over and over and over again. This fan base is so insanely stupid. The problem is obviously the board, guys. The board needs to go. And until that board doesn't go, I don't give an ass about this club. I'm telling you now, I couldn't give a damn. I didn't even caught the second half of this game because I knew what I was expecting from these lawyers. Like I've checked out with this club for a long time ago. I've checked out with this club. There's so much you can only take as a football fan. And if the club don't care about the fans, then why should we care about the club? City bossed that game. We didn't even look a match. And I also don't understand the Pogba substitution because that's when all hell broke loose. I don't know what Ralph was thinking. We 2-1 down. We only 2-1 down. Let me invite more pressure. Let me substitute Paul Pogba and invite more pressure onto us. And that's what happened. That was a bad substitution. That substitution led to them scoring a third goal. So we can all sit here and blame in-game management, but let's be honest, our team is not good enough. This team is dead. There's no way we're coming back from this. I'm telling you now, if this club don't sell, there's no point anymore. If these board members don't sell, there's no point anymore. In fact, if this club could get relegated, I could care less. They should even get relegated. If these fans want this club back, it needs to get relegated. Because there's no way, I'm telling you now, the crack is base level. The cracks are base level. You can never, ever. They're on the foundation level. Like this thing is serious. This club is rotten. The players are rotten. These players are overpaid. We all have these average players who are overpaid. You got your Fred, you've got your McTominays, you've got people thinking that Ilanga is somewhat better than what we have right now. And, we've got a manager who also doesn't even have full control over the selections. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, there's so much to point at. It's getting, in fact, it's just tiring at this point. I already figured this club out, so there's no point in being pissed, and there's no future. Like I told my friend earlier on the show, on Instagram Live, I told him there's no future here at this club. There isn't, guys. If you still have people who are bankers, people who, listen, these guys are bankers, but they can't even do that right. They don't even spend money wisely. What kind of bankers did we get here? They can't even spend money wisely. They can't even employ people who know their job. It's jobs for the boys at Man United. They just hire whoever is friends with whoever. They don't care if you are qualified for the job or whatever. And it's showing right now. The cracks will always show when you do something and you don't do it right. It's always going to end up eating you and biting you in the ass at the end of the day. It is what it is in anything that you do in life, and whichever organization, whichever type of job or whatever type of company, whatever industry you're in, if you do something half-heartedly, you're going to get half results or even below that. Simple as that. Let's not make this complicated. That board, as long as it's there, United is done. And that's all I have to say. I don't even have to talk about the game because the game was self-explanatory. They exposed every single thing wrong with this football club at the moment. Pure shambles. Overpaid average players. Players get picked. Some players are picked regardless of their performances. Now, how the hell do you expect to succeed on the pitch when you have something like that? When you have politics like that interfering with your football, with your football? How do you expect to be successful? How do you expect to be successful? That's why I don't care anymore. I'm not even going to watch games next season. These guys can go do one. I could care less. This club don't care about fans anyway. We'll write letters. We'll go into these fan forums. It doesn't matter. Even people who attend games at Old Trafford are even against us fans who support the club all the way from the other side of the world. Fans even fight amongst themselves because this fan base is just blind, and I don't know what's wrong with people. So for me, that's it. This club is done. They can all of them go do one, from the owners to the board to the management, coaching team, whoever. It doesn't matter. These players as well can go do one. These players will never be successful in any way. A lot of these guys need to go. They need to be sold. But we all know that we have a regime and we've got a board that is very clueless, and will probably give some of these guys new contracts. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with incompetent people up there. How do you expect people down there to become competent if your own bosses are incompetent? Lead by example. Where's the leadership? Where's the accountabilities? There is none of that in existence at Man United. There's none of that. We're a clown club. Even Klopp even said it before when fans were like, oh no, Klopp is useless. Klopp said it before he joined Liverpool that Manchester United are a circus. Everyone else has been saying it, that this club is a circus. For all I care, they deserve to be where they are. And hey, if they can take it a step further and get relegated, that will be what's best for this club. But yeah, no, I'm out, man. I've checked out, and I don't care what they do. Champions League, I really don't care. I'll be back here tomorrow with my team on the Monday podcast, and I'm just you people just see that I've checked out. I've really checked out. I really could care less. So yeah, man, guys.
Happy to be back home.
Try and enjoy my weekend is done.
Good game, really good game.
Like I said to Martinelli.
Hello, Antonio. Nice to see you again.
Hello, good afternoon.
It's gone through, Laporte. Rodri!
Dieser Lewandowski-Auftritt sorgt für Wirbel.
Looks like you lost another one.